Hey guys, welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. Today I'm going to show you my advent calendar. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna. This is my Wonderland. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate your continued support. So today I am actually going to be sharing with you my advent calendar. Now, normally we go to Tesco's and we buy Cadbury's advent calendar and, well, whoever wants what. I think Terry's had a Reese's advent calendar before, and my other half usually has a Mars one or Celebrations or something. That is what we normally do in this house. However, last year my daughter was in a relationship, still is in that relationship, and that relationship means that she's not here every night, so she's not opening her advent calendar I mean, she's 21, guys, but she's not opening her calendar every night. And my other half, absolutely hopeless at bothering to open his. I think he said that he used to open them in the morning. So in the comments below, let me know, when you were a kid, did you do your advent calendar before bed or before breakfast? Because we always used to do it last thing before we went and brushed our teeth to go to bed. And it, you know, it made Christmas come quicker because your Christmas Eve one was taken just before you were waking up, rather than having to do the whole day before you got to Christmas Day. So I preferred it that way, but let me know which way round you did it in your house. But this year I decided, because she's not home every night, because he's not really, there's no point. And I'd actually like to do something that is a little bit different and a little bit more special. So somebody I follow on YouTube / in my emails, I ended up on her email list, is oh, let me find her name. It's MJ's Off the Hook Designs. I will link her in the comments below. And she has done, there's a lot of her stuff that I absolutely love. I'm going to be crocheting a lot of it with you guys, and a lot of it in my own time, because I absolutely love what she does. So I will link her below. She has did a crochet along for an advent calendar, and I didn't get to do it in time with her and what she was doing, but I signed up to it, so I got all the patterns and I have been doing it. And this is what you saw me do at the weekend on Sunday in the Ilkley vlog. This is what I started. But I was so behind that as we are talking now, I still have 8 to do. 4, 8, 12, 6. Yeah, I've got 8 more to do. Now I can do 2 in an evening. I am planning on doing some over the weekend, but we are behind because the first is already gone. But I'm going to continue and I'm going to get it done, because it's not imperative that it was available on the 1st, because we weren't even all together on the 1st anyway. But I love this idea, and it just means that some of them aren't going to get used, and I'm okay with that because it's all going to be ready for next year. In fact, one of the items that I ordered for it, the numbers, the little wooden numbers that she recommended off Amazon, I ordered them at the beginning of November when she first sent this out, and they still haven't arrived yet as I'm speaking. They are due over this weekend, which to you guys will be last weekend because I'm recording this on Friday. They are due this weekend, I believe, but whether they will make it or not, we will see. So it is a bit last minute. My jumper took longer than I expected, and I'm still working on that ribbon section, but I'm sort of put it to the side until I finished these. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing. But first of all, I want to show you how I'm going to display it. So I've got this box. Oh gosh, I've just realised. Hold on a minute. Can you spot the difference? I forgot to plug in my microphone, so if that was a bit off, I apologise. Sound should be a little bit better now. So I got this before we went away to Ilkley, and I didn't unwrap it then because it was the morning we went away. I was really lucky that it arrived just before we left. But this is how I'm displaying what I'm crocheting. So let me, oh my goodness, it's all full of glitter. Full of Christmas glitter. And this was a bargain actually, let me think, called Mr. Christmas, I think. fantastic. Let me just check for you, Mr. Christmas. I'll link it in the description below for sure. Mr. Christmas. Yeah. Mr. Christmas, absolutely bargain stuff on there. Okay, I'm going to find it and then I will link it below because I don't want to waste your time here. So, oh shoot, oh my goodness. So, woo. Ta-da! So this is a hanging wall Christmas tree. So that is what I am going to be hanging my crocheted items on, and that's why I need the numbers, because the numbers come with twine, which I'm going to tie onto these. So we're actually going to be able to see a size thing now, and it's got this little pouch, this little pouch here, and that's got the lights in it. I don't think it's got any batteries in though, so I need to get some batteries in there, and then it's got some lights here which I can tie around, which will be really sweet. And we're going to hang this on the wall in the living room, so I will show you when this is up. I was thinking of put it in one place actually, and then it's going to actually be behind the actual Christmas tree, so I might have to rethink where I'm placing it. We shall see. Maybe I'll replace my piece of art with it for Christmas. We'll see. But that is what I have got. And then what am I going to be hanging on it? I am going to be hanging these. Look, how cute are they? So this is a little puff stitch mitten. And then I also have some little textured mittens. And then we have the puff stocking. And we have the textured stocking, and what's missing is the striped one. So there's a striped mitten and a striped stocking, and I've got to do 4 of each of those. So had to do 4 of those. So I did 2 cream ones of the puff mitten, I did 2 blue ones of the puff stocking, I did 2 red ones of the textured mitten, and 2 red ones of the textured stocking. And look, they're all different sizes. I couldn't get the size. I mean, I did the same stitches, same crochet hook. I don't know how it worked, but these will, if I bring this back here, try not to pull everything over. These will have numbers attached to them, and then they will get hung on here in different places. So I'm hoping that I'm going to have enough room for everything. Might have to play around with that a little bit. But that, knocked all my stockings on the floor. That is what I am doing for our advent calendar, and I have got, rather than having the cheapo chocolates or a little tiny chocolate, I got a box of Heroes, because that in this house is our second favourite tub of chocolates. What's your favourite tub of chocolates? I watched I think he's an American who lives here in the UK, and he tried every single chocolate in the 4 boxes. So Roses, Quality Streets, Heroes and Celebrations. And me and my daughter both said Quality Streets is our number 1, and then it's Heroes, and Roses are at the bottom, I'm afraid. But kind of joint with Celebrations. I'm not a big fan of Celebrations. I like Mars chocolate as their big chocolate bars, but I just don't think they shrink down well, whereas these tend to shrink down quite nicely. Thank you very much. So I'm going to pop 1 or 2, I haven't decided yet, into each of these for the advent calendar. So that is what I'm doing. Obviously you can always put a little gift in there, a little toy or something. They are tiny, but they've got a bit of room in there. Like I could probably fit 4 chocolates in there, in all honesty. So I just thought it was a nice thing that I could do that wasn't buying more cardboard, buying more plastic. This I'll be able to get out every year. I'll be able to change the chocolates in them, or I can put little notes in them, maybe do quotes, Christmas quotes, or Christmas film recommendations that we have to watch, or you know, something like that. It would be, there's lots of different things we can do with it, and it can come out year after year after year. So I am going to show you how I'm going to do the striped versions of these, or I'm going to at least do a time lapse of me crocheting them, and then I will link to the videos below for MJ. So if you want to do this next year, then you will have a heads up for doing that. And you'll be able to work on it a little bit earlier than I did, because I think she started this on like the 20-something of November that it started, and with the idea of doing 2 a night until the 1st of December. So it was a little bit last minute for me. I like to be a little bit more prepared than that, but I'll leave the links below so that you can go and do this yourself if you would like, and I will get on with the striped versions. Okay guys, so I finished the little striped stocking. He might be my best one. It's amazing what happens when you actually follow the instructions properly rather than just doing it once. Oh, hello kitty. Doing it once and expecting to be able to remember it completely in your head. I think the heel is better on this one. I think the body is better. I was gaining stitches here, but I reduced them again. So, and that kind of works with the calf anyway, doesn't it? Oh, there's a kitty. She wants attention. Oh, she's wet. So that is the striped stocking. I'm now going to do one red, white. So we've got a red heel and cuff. Please no, because you've got wet feet. And then I'm going to do a blue and cream striped version as well. And then I've got to do the mitten one. So I've actually got to go now, because I've just had my other half text me and say we're going to have to leave as soon as he gets home because dinner is at 6 and it is now 5:36 and I'm not dressed for dinner. So I have got to hop off. I will come back and give you some more updates on these when the numbers come in and everything, and hopefully by the end of this video I will have an advent tree to show you. So fingers crossed for that, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, so I have finally finished all of the striped versions, mittens and stockings. I actually really like these, and I would have been happy actually just to choose some more colours and do them all in this. They were quicker and they've come up more even. I mean, I have got some that are slightly bigger and slightly smaller, but I feel like they are a little bit more even. So this tiny little glove, look at that. I don't know what happened with that one. That was the last one I did as well. Just a little bit smaller than all the others. But that's okay, I don't mind, I don't mind. So I've got the striped ones there. We've got the puffed mittens and the, where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, the puffed stockings. See, I don't think the shape works quite as clearly with the puffed ones on the stockings. And then we have the textured mittens and the textured stockings. So we are all good to go, and it's only the 5th, so my numbers eventually came. These I ordered on the 9th of November and they did not come until yesterday, I think, although I got no notification from Amazon that they'd arrived, and nobody knocked on the door because they just posted them through the letterbox. So I had no idea that they were there, and goodness knows when I would have realised if my daughter hadn't noticed. Last night when she came back in, she was like, "Mum, there's a parcel here for you." So yeah, It doesn't come with twine. I thought it was going to come with twine, but luckily I have some. So this is what I'm going to use. So I've got to thread all these numbers, and then I've got to attach one number to each of these, and then I'll be able to start attaching them to the Christmas tree. So I'm going to get on with this. I'm going to let you watch that on time lapse, and then I will come back when I'm ready to piece them to my tree, and then I'll be able to put some chocolates in them, and my daughter can be happy, because she literally said to me yesterday, Mum, it's the 4th of December, where's my advent calendar? And I was like, I'm making it, it's coming. She's 21, not 3, but she still loves her advent calendar. So we're having a family group advent calendar this year. I think this is a really good idea for anybody, especially if you have little children that like them. Because of the size, you can fit a couple of chocolates into that one. Might be a squeeze to get a couple in there. However, you don't have to just put chocolates in. You could put in here like a little, the treat of the day. So they open it up and it says you get to play Monopoly with mum and dad for an hour after dinner, or something like that. You know, you could do little things like that, or little toys or something. So you can make it a little bit different each year. And yeah, don't always have to be chocolate, and can be a bit more inventive if you've got it yourself. And you can backpack these at the end of the month into one of those Hoover backpack bags, pop them in the loft, and then bring them back out next year and have the fun all over again. So I'm just going to finish off my tea that I think is cold now. I've been making trying to save electric, guys. I'm making a regular cup, and then I make a cup in this, because this lasts like ages and ages and ages when it's got its lid on. So I can drink this one, and then like 2 hours later, hour and a half later, I can drink this one. I don't have to boil the kettle twice. That is my thinking. So, you know, I'm trying my best to do well on the electric consumption. So there's an idea for you. Get a nice, this is such a good one. And you could even do it like, I've got a flask that keeps things warm for 24 hours. So you could make up a big vat of tea and just have it in a flask. And then you won't have to re-boil the kettle as often, which I'm sure has got to be cheaper than boiling it a number of times. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this, and I will be back with you when I've numbered them all up. So I have done all of the numbers. Well, that looks a little bit like a Christmas tree as it is, doesn't it? So I made sure, you might have seen that I tried to tie one on. I actually picked up number 5, which is appropriate, because today is number 5. You're going to see this tomorrow, but today is number 5. So I tied it onto the glove, and then tried to tie it onto the Christmas tree. Make sure that it works okay, that I've left enough slack to be able to do that, and it did. So now I'm going to go and tie all of these onto the different gloves and stockings, mix it up a little bit, and then it will be time for the tree. So there we are, all numbered up. Now I need to find somewhere where I can hang my tree so that I can tie all these onto it. So let's see if I can find a place for that. Okay guys, so decided to hang it on the office door, then I can sit right next to the heater, which is lovely. I have got my chocolates here, and I am going to try and put 2 chocolates in each, and then if my daughter is here to open them, she will be able to have a chocolate, and her other half will be able to have a chocolate. And if she's not here, me and my other half will open it, and we'll each get a chocolate. So that is the plan. And I'm just going to tie them up. I think I'm just going to go down the piles, because I was doing them in number order as I was going. So if I just go across the piles, we'll get a bit of a mix of where the numbers lay, so it'll be a bit more of a option. I'm just going to try and work out how many to put on each to try and make sure that I get them all on there. So let's have a think about that. Well-deserved chocolate treat at the end there. Both my cats tried to come in and did come in during that. I realised halfway through, well, after the first couple of rows, that actually it would have been better to have started at the bottom because it made the tying on easier. So that's what I did. So there we are. There is the tree. I realised also that I didn't need that top one, so I didn't need to cover it as much. I'm so chuffed. So that is it. I did not put chocolates in the days that have already gone because I figured that's just a little bit faff that didn't need to be done. I just need to get some batteries for the lights that I remembered I needed to sort of weave through as well. And yeah, I've done it. Oh my goodness, I am so chuffed. So this is an advent calendar that we can use year after year after year. No more plastic molds, no more wasting cardboard. We just get the chocolates that we would normally get and just put them into the advent calendar so that we're not actually just stuffing our faces with them all the time, which is a good, also a good thing. And yeah, like I said, you don't always have to put chocolates in them. You can put little treats, games, outings, you know, Christmas fun in there as well. Maybe you just do a joke one day. Cat. What are you doing, kitty? Yeah, caught. Busted. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much. I will link MJ Hook's Designs. I always get it wrong. I will link MJ's videos below, so if you want to recreate this, I will also link all of the items that I used for you in the description below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.